Hello everybody, this is Gareth Goon Speaks back here with another video. I'd like you to hit the subscribe bar, give me a thumbs up if you like the video, or hit the notification bell to be notified when I post my next post. Or otherwise you could donate to my ministry and the charities that I support at garethgoon3@gmail.com and PayPal. Or if you want to subscribe to my YouTube account also, you can do so and scroll over down to the very bottom of the created playlists so you can see the videos that I like to watch on a daily basis. This one here is about the lion multi-mass murderer Anthony Fauci. The Wall Street Journal weighs in after Rand Paul exposes Fauci's diaries. His advice was often very wrong. Some conservatives are criticising former White House medical advisor Anthony Fauci after Kentucky Republican Senator Rand Paul released excerpts from Fauci's diaries. It's unclear how Paul obtained the diaries, but Fauci is scheduled to testify on Wednesday before Paul's Senate committee about the pandemic response. They revealed that he basked in the praise bestowed on him by the mainstream media, writing at one point, "The public adulation of me has been amazing, with every young intern as well as seasoned veterans in the White House coming over to me, congratulating me and thanking me for my work and even asking for selfies." The Wall Street Journal editorial board wrote that the diaries paint an unflattering portrait of a self-obsessed and not entirely honest bureaucrat, in contrast to the image of the careful scientists he cultivated in the public eye. The diary also brags on Dr. Fauci's influence, persuading the likes of Columbia Governor Gavin Newsom and then New York Mayor Bill de Blasio to shut schools and lock down large parts of the economy. Yet he later claimed in public that he never argued for locking anything down. The editorial points out that Fauci tried to keep skeptics of lockdowns out of policy-making roles and adds the COVID record shows that his advice was often wrong and in case of the lockdowns catastrophically so. This is why voters increasingly rebel against rule by experts. After reading the Fauci diaries, the real question is why we'd ever allow such a person to rule over us in that way again. And there's never been a truer word said. Anthony Fauci's name will go down with the likes of Massey Tong or Hitler or Mao, any of those mass murderers. Anthony Fauci's name is right up there with them. And he should be hanging his head in shame. And he should be in jail for what he done to the American public. And his advice was taken by my country, the United Kingdom. We were some of the worst countries for locking down the citizens, and yet we had the worst outcomes with COVID. And it seems that the countries that were most heavily vaccinated were Israel, the United Kingdom, and America. And it just happens to be that England or the UK, America, and Israel had the very worst outcomes of COVID, whereas Sweden, which never locked down, had a far better outcome. In fact, they didn't lock down for even a day or close schools or anything, and they had far better outcomes than we did. So these questions need to be answered before the next pandemic. Shalom, Maranatha, and Hallelujah.